Hello viewers, this is Gayatri Sasikumar. Today we are going to discuss about engineering one-on-one. So here in this series, I'm going to cover an intuitive understanding about the engineering and engineering industries, various type of companies in industries, and what is it about. I am Gayatri Sasikumar, the founder of Worry Free You movement. I'm making this video for those who are first generation engineers who have no guidance in their environment about the work and mostly come from middle class families. Why I do this? Because me being a first generation engineer without any guidance, I have learned what I learned with lots of hardships and on my own. When I look back after this very successful and a satisfying career, I felt that I should do something for the society to help the previous versions of me out there. That is the intention of me making this video. So make use of it, stay connected, and shine like a star. Okay, let's get into the topic. So today, I'm going to give an introduction about um, engineering, an intuitive introduction, and then I'll introduce about the different types of companies there. So what happens is our education teaches all these subjects, the principles, everything, but there is no practical exposure as such, and the intuitive understanding or an embracing a topic intuitively is not attempted. But what I learned is that is more important. If that is taken care, we know how to learn the subjects with interest and learn more skills as we start our profession. So this will be useful for those who are aspiring for an engineering profession, those who are in engineering professions already, but still not knowing their power. Okay. So what is engineering? First of all, engineering is a professional study. What it means, a professional study? It means you are serving a profession. You are serving a certain type of a market for making profits. Okay. So it is not like you have to follow some set of procedures and produce the product. You're not a labor. Engineer is not a labor. Though engineer is an employee in a company or can have his or her own company, but what is not is the labor. Most of us have this mindset in us, the labor thinking. We think we join a firm, we will be taught some procedures, we will follow that, that's it. Or most of the people, when we are learning engineering, you think whatever that you're learning, those concepts, the problems that you're solving, that's what going to happen in the company. It's not like that. It's completely different thing. So what you're learning in your graduation is the principles, the technical principles applied as per your specialization, right? But what is actually happening in the companies is the actual production. You're not going to invent unless you are doing a research. Even then, you will be inventing after a certain point of existing prototype or existing solution. You're innovating on top of that. Unless you really come up with, completely from the scratch invention. But otherwise, you are joining a place which is already making some product, so they have the process already. All you're going to do is you're going to join the firm, learn and understand the process that they are following. You're going to execute it. And that's where we are all making mistakes. Okay, I'm going to execute whatever that is told to me. I'm going to follow. And most of us are restricting ourselves in the labor mindset. That is the root cause of all our poor performance, stress, anxiety, worry about the market, job insecurity, all that. Imagine, will a doctor be worried that he will not have any business? It's kind of absurd, right? So that is the same with engineering as well. So engineering is a profession. Okay. So there is an existing product that is made and you're joining to continue the production of that company. So what are the different types of companies available? So there are certain companies which produce certain type of a product, only that product. If you think of a gear making company, they make only gears, right? So these are product companies. So they manufacture a particular product and they manufacture only that product. They can have multiple products that they manufacture, but that product has a demand in market and they are manufacturing it. You can think from a layman perspective. There is a demand for a particular product. So one realize that opportunity and start making product. So what is coming here? A demand is there, and then there is a product that can be done. So that product, maybe it was invented or innovated, but one product is coming, right? And how is it coming? So it is being engineered. Okay, that product is being engineered, be it a software, be it a chemical, be it a civil column, right? A building, anything, a car, whatever it is. So that is being engineered, first of all. So when you are engineering, what happens? What are all the different disciplines involved for that? So those type of engineers will work and make the design of that product. And that is where engineering design is happening. Okay. So there should be some companies exclusively interested in the engineering design. So those are the companies called as engineering design companies. And those companies can also have the procurement involved in it, which means after they have engineered, this is how this product has to be made. This is the solution. This is the process to be followed. They can also be involved in procuring all uh, the parts that are needed, every element of whatever that is needed to assemble or make that product complete. Okay, so if they are involved in procurement also, they become engineering and procurement company. They will also support it. They might. There are companies which do commissioning support as well, which means constructing the plant. Construction. I'm sorry, I did not mention commissioning, it's construction. So there are companies who also take care of the construction of the production plant. So now you understand this is where the design companies come into picture, where the engineering of the product is done. Got it? So until the engineering is completed, what you need to understand is there is nothing physical made in this world. Everything is in terms of engineering drawings, documents, like that. There is nothing physical has come yet. Only when we are placing the order for procuring the materials that are needed, that is when the physical entities are coming into picture. Then the production plant is constructed. So the production plant, when it is getting constructed, how we procure the materials and how those materials are arriving the construction site. Think about it. So it is a process, right? Like if you are using internet, what are all the things that are available in the market so that you are able to use the internet right now in this phone that you are seeing? Think about it. So there are phone companies, there are network companies, right? And there are network providers, there are cable providers, so many people involved in a society to make certain product functional in the world. Similarly, as we just discussed, there is a engineering phase where a particular product is imagined, calculated, designed using the engineering principles with various disciplines involved. And then from the engineered design, what are all the list of materials involved are collected, and then using that, a purchase is happening. That is called procurement. So when you're procuring, the material will be getting delivered, right? You order something in Amazon, you are getting it delivered in your home. Same way, those materials will be delivered where? In the construction site. So this process is not that simple, like we getting our the product delivered from Amazon, right? It's a huge plant we are talking about. So there is a huge management of the logistics happen in between. How well we are procuring, how efficiently we are procuring, how efficiently and timely without delay we are getting those materials on site. So that's what supply chain management is about. Okay. So materials management, supply chain management, everything come into picture. The logistics are all in this way. You could have remembered during the corona time, we were not getting the phone parts supply from different countries, and hence there were a shortage of phones and the delivery dates for phones were all extended, right? What does that mean? So that's the logistics. Logistics is affected. So there is an industry which is not at all involved in the engineering or construction or procurement phase, but just the logistic industries that are there are also a part of this engineering industries, right? Though they are not, but we get affected. So once the materials arrive on site, then the construction will happen. So the construction, how and how efficiently, how timely, how safely we construct, right? So that is the KPI of construction industries. Okay. So to sum up what we discussed so far, an engineering is a professional study. What we are learning in colleges are all just the subjects and the disciplines, the principles that we are learning. But when it comes to the profession, we should have it in clearly in our mind. We are joining a working force, an industry which is making a tangible product and making money out of it. It's a business place. We are entering a business. Though you are called employee, but what you're doing is a part of business. It's a commercial activity, right? So everything that you are doing need to be thought in terms of money and value being delivered to the society and to the organization that is making the product. So in that way, we started understanding that there is a demand being understood first in the market, And for that demand, a particular product is identified and a particular company start making that product. So how they make that product? First of all, they will engineer it, right? They will design it. So hence there are companies, design companies that are available, which does this work. And there are procurement companies, even a design company can undertake procurement activity. And there is the logistics involved in it, and it is getting constructed in the site. In our next video, we will be discussing more in detail about the commissioning, installation activity, and we will come up with one example, real-time examples that we can understand and make realization in our mind. Okay, hope this helps. Stay tuned to learn more. I'll be coming live every day with a new topic. So what we discussed now is the Learn Journal of LLR for engineers. So I'm sharing the knowledge. It's an educational purpose. And there is the live, which is the personality trait. And there is a relaxed portion also. So I'll be doing it one by one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Make use of this. Bye.